Well, there we go. There's not even a table there. We had a recreation of Over the Top, and we didn't even know it. So, Coach, obviously not the result that you want to hear tonight, but, coming out in the second half, I thought you guys were really trading punches them real well. So, first of all, what was kind of that message at halftime that kind of spurred that good positive energy coming out of the locker room?
Yeah, just that we weren't playing with heart. That first half was not great. We were hesitant, we were slow. They were beating us to every loose ball, getting rebounds. So, I just challenged them at halftime, like, we have to come out with some fire, got to come out with some energy, and they did that to their credit. I told them just now in the locker room, we still need that for a full game. It can't just be a half, and it can't be when we're down 30 points and all the pressure's off. But they're a good team. We just needed to come out with a little bit more fire. It's not about necessarily beating them. It's just about playing with the energy to match theirs and kind of sharpening our skills like we talked about yesterday.
Now, one of those guys that certainly got that message at halftime is Liam Lindenberg. 13 points, if my math is getting me right, in the second half. How important is that to get Liam Lindenberg as kind of your top three-point shooter, get him into that groove? And it seems like once he's able to hit shots, it kind of opens up a lot of other things offensively.
It makes everything better when we're hitting shots and when Liam's hitting shots for sure. We're playing harder, and I'm still telling the guys, like, it can't just depend on whether we're knocking down shots, whether our level of energy is high or low. But it's great to have. We need to be a little bit more consistent.
Now, I know we talked about this beforehand, but sometimes you can say one thing, but then when you see it becomes something else. This wasn't just a test of basketball acumen. Kewaunee runs really fast. How important is it for you guys to be able to kind of hold your own in games like these from a physical standpoint, just to make sure that you're conditioned for, hopefully a long tournament run?
Yeah, our season goal isn't beat Kewaunee. But this is, they're on our schedule. We play them twice. They're a great opponent to have. They're, a great example of a hard-working team, well-coached. They're running good sets. So, if we can hang with a team like this, then I think most of the teams in our regional, they're not playing this brand of basketball. So, do we expect to come in and beat them? Not necessarily, but, we have to be able to play with them. We got to, match that physicality. And if we can do that, that makes us a better team moving forward.
Coming up, you still have a number of Pac-Land Conference games to go here. Where do you want to improve kind of moving forward as you try to set the stage for the tournament next month?
Yeah, just bringing that intensity on defense. Got to be able to rebound better. Got to be able to control the boards a little bit more than we have been. I think our offense, while we're not, we're barely cracking 40-some games, but we're a little bit more consistent. Guys are finding their spots on the floor, starting to knock down some shots. So I'm happy there as long as we keep improving. But the main focus is we got to be able to defend better. We got to be able to rebound better.
Head coach Travis Ward joining us on the post-game show. We'll let you go make that trip back to Fish Creek. We thank you so much for joining us on the post-game show.